Hello and welcome to Ellis Insider, your source for local news across the fastest growing county in Texas. I'm Hannah Lindsay.
And I'm Holton Hester. Ellis Insider is a weekly show produced in the fall by college students in SAGU's Communication Arts program right here in Waxahachie, Texas.
The scent of homemade roasted turkey and stuffing filled the cafeteria last Thursday afternoon. SAGU campus dining treated everyone with the annual Thanksgiving luncheon. Hungry students and faculty were eager to line up and grab their plate. Campus dining made it extra special by setting up a table full of traditional Thanksgiving savory dishes and desserts. To wash down the tasty food, everyone was given the option to grab a special drink for the occasion, sweet tea or green tea. For students that aren't able to go home for the Thanksgiving break, this was their chance to sit, eat, and enjoy some quality time with their friends.
Like always, we encourage all of our viewers to explore their backyards. Let's see what reporter Justin Ybarra has brewing up this week on hotspots near you.
Waxahachie is known for its wide variety of local coffee shops, but none stand out more than White Rhino. Set in a gingerbread house on Main Street, White Rhino is better than your Keurig at home. Local customer Christian Kramer had a lot to say about his favorite coffee shop.
Well, I found out about White Rhino through a mutual friend of mine who I wanted to hang out with him one time, and he was like, hey, have you ever heard of White Rhino? And I was like, no, and he was like, well, we should go there. So I went over here, loved the vibes, and I've been going ever since.
White Rhino has a group of skilled baristas that take their craft very seriously. They put a little bit of love into each and every cup of coffee they make. Every customer leaves with a smile and a healthy shot of caffeine.
I mean, I love the coffee, don't get me wrong, I'm a big coffee nerd, but I love the people that walk in and out of the shop. Well, I love making friends, I love building relationships.
If you are ever in Waxahachie, check out White Rhino for a little slice of home. This has been Justin Ybarra with Ellis Insider.
At the Oaks Church, no Christmas wish gets left behind. The children in Red Oak will be blessed with the Christmas spirit. While the church is about to celebrate Christmas, it's that time again for guests to help participate in its yearly gift drive. The Oak staff held the event in order to give children in need their gifts for the holiday season. Every tag on the tree has been collected. The churchgoers have gone out to buy gifts. It started on November 14th and will end on December 5th. If you have collected a tag, this will be your last chance to help give the presents. Everyone can send out their gifts before or after the service, as there will be more presents ready by next week.
Coming up after the break, we'll be shining some light on events and individuals at Southwestern. We'll see you after this.
The holidays are a time of sharing special moments with the loved ones in your life. Those moments always involve eating plenty of food. Organizations such as Waxahachie Care exist to help minimize the struggles of those in need by donating food and other services. Duncan Plumbing Solutions on the corner of Highway 77 and John Arden Drive is volunteering its property for a food drive on Friday, December 3rd. The drive will be held from 3 to 5 p.m. to benefit Waxahachie Care. If you'd like to contribute to this good cause, bring as many non-perishables as you'd like. They'll accept items such as canned goods, snacks, dried rice, and beans.
The Turkey Trot 5K run has become a fan favorite among local runners for the past 5 years. The race is hosted by the Southwestern Mission Association each year to raise money for its Giving Project. This year, more than 90 runners signed up to help donate funds for a deaf Bible translation project in Spain. Brandon Steger brings us this report.
The Turkey Trot is more than a race. It's a contribution of a much greater purpose. There were many runners showing up, whether they were current students or outside the campus. Everyone was enthusiastic and ready for the big race. As soon as the horn was heard, they gave it their all to run for something greater than themselves.
The main goal is to encourage people to be active, have fun, and come out and run during a really nice, good weather, but also it's a fundraiser toward our giving project.
The joggers ran as fast as they could to cross the finish line. If they were out of breath, there were water breaks in between to keep them hydrated. But the racers kept going to complete SMA's main goal to help raise money for the Giving Project.
So first, as treasurer, I'm the coordinator. I have to contact several sponsors, whether it's churches or businesses, they would like to support the Turkey Trot. This way, we want any participant's contribution toward the Turkey Trot goes directly toward the Giving Project.
If guests couldn't run for the Turkey Trot, the Cornhole Tournament is another option as a way to beat the price. While people spent money on the competition, all the money will go directly to the Giving Project as well. Each volunteer ran with courage and dedication till the very end. The SMA crew did an amazing job hosting the event, as its donations will bring a great offering outside of SAGU. This is Brandon Steger for Ellis Insider.
Waxahachie's annual Christmas parade is just around the corner. Dazzling lights and Christmas floats will take over Waxahachie's town square on November 30th at 6 p.m. The night ends in a final as the square's big Christmas tree is lit. The event also includes plenty of food and crafts for everyone.
On this week of Shining Lions, we did not highlight only one student, but an entire football team during its Victory Bowl game weekend. Hunter Griffin brings us the story.
You know, I think in the 2-year process, I think there's an element of when you build a program, like you've got to really be bought into what you feel like God's vision is and what God's given you as a vision, and there's a lot of days you're the only person believing in it.
The SAGU football team has had an amazing turnaround over the last 2 years. The Lions have made it into the NCCAA Victory Bowl this year with a season record of 8 wins and 3 losses. Along with earning a postseason game, the team participated in a community outreach day hosted by Lakeview Camp and Retreat Center. Some of the responsibilities were picking up trash, moving around bunk beds, sweeping and blowing off sidewalks, and cleaning chairs.
You know, I think holistically the Victory Bowl was a great experience, you know, getting the opportunity to, intermingle with Sterling and do a community service project. Lakeview did a great job of hosting us, and then also the speaker and the luncheon was phenomenal. It just led into a holistic, professional, just for us an uncommon experience, if you will. And then going into Saturday, it really set the tone for what happened Saturday.
Going into Saturday, the Lions were favored to win, and they proved just the reason for that. For the second time in school history, they are the NCCAA Victory Bowl champions. The Lions finished the season 9-3 and 4th in their conference. This has been Hunter Griffin for Ellis Insider.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break.
What are you looking for in a college? Many students discover that when they attend a large university, they become just another face in the crowd. Well, not at SAGU. Here, there is one professor to every 19 students. Our average annual cost is half of the national average for other private schools, and we award $28 million annually in financial aid, with 92% of students receiving some form of financial assistance. So, if you haven't given SAGU a close look, perhaps it's time.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. On November 20th, downtown Waxahachie streets were blocked off to allow local vendors to sell their wares. Some sell handcrafted goods, and others resold vintage products. The community enjoyed the interaction with the vendors while finding unique pieces for their home. The pleasant breeze kept everyone cool and reminded everyone of the winter season as they shopped for the upcoming holidays. Don't always throw away your junk. You don't always know what it means to other people.
There's something stirring in the heart of SAGU. Students are gathering for the new campus revival night, The Well. The worship event began with a couple student leaders getting desperate for a move of God on campus. The Well takes place every other week in the McCafferty Hall and has grown since its launch in October. students and faculty gather together for a time that they call intentional worship. To finish off the night, Pastor Joshua Rivera brought a fresh word that led to the Spirit taking over the service. Though this was the last service for the fall, the Well will be back next semester for more nights of worship.
Bethlehem Revisited is preparing to take you back 2,000 years to the time of Christ's birth. Now in its 24th year, guests in Waxahachie can step inside the recreated set of the birth of Christianity. At Bethlehem Revisited, visitors are able to see merchants, craftsmen, clergy, and more as they depict the citizens of Bethlehem. There will be sheep, camels, and donkeys for the event as well. The event runs from December 3rd through December 5th at the Central Presbyterian Church in downtown Waxahachie. Check out its Facebook page for more detail. It's a Christmas miracle you won't want to miss out on.
Thanks again for watching this edition of Ellis Insider right here on the SAGU Communication Arts YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to see other projects made by digital media arts students as well as other episodes.